Speaking of Mike Trout, very interesting situation happened Saturday night at Citi Field between the Angels and the Mets. Mets go into the ninth inning with a 7-2 lead. Fast forward to Mike Trout stepping up to the plate as the go-ahead run, and Terry Collins said afterwards he thought about intentionally walking him with the bases loaded because he's that dangerous. What were your thoughts on that strategy?
I hate it. I just, the fact they even considered that drives me insane. I hate the intentional walk in general. I think it's a non-competitive play. It makes the game boring. I can't stand it in general. But to think about doing it, I don't care what the situation is, to think about intentionally walking a guy with the bases loaded it's ridiculous. And now, of course, it happened to Barry Bonds. It happened to Josh Hamilton. So, I mean, it has happened in the past. But strategically, it's always a non-starter. You would never put the tying run on base rather than having him at the plate. I mean, yes, Mike Trout is great. Yes, Mike Trout might hit a home run to beat you. But you know what? Play baseball. Just go ahead and try to get Mike Trout out in that moment. You have a huge lead. Go ahead and try to get the guy out rather than whip it out. And he did not whip out, I should say. I mean, Terry Collins did not intentionally walk him and did get Mike Trout out. But the fact that he even thought about it drives me nuts.
By the way, Joe, are you okay with the four-finger pass, or are you wanting to see the four pitches?
Well, I don't want to see the four pitches. I kind of thought it was a silly change. But I'll say this at this point, and I haven't noticed it much. I really haven't. The only time I've really noticed it this year is that John Lester has intentionally walked a couple of guys, and of course, he couldn't do it the old-fashioned way. I mean, he had not intentionally walked a guy in 5 years because he couldn't make those throws. I see we're looking at the intentional walk of Barry Bonds in '98, and here's the Josh Hamilton one. Both of these drove me insane. Joe Madden actually ordered this intentional walk, and it reminded me, I love Joe Madden. I love, who doesn't? I love the guy. I think he's a great manager, but he drives me nuts with some of the things that he does. And that's one of them. That's just outsmarting yourself. Stop doing it.